Hi all, I am Urvi. Today I am going to show you a French dish. Bonjour à tous. I am going to show you how to make mushroom quiche, which is also known as the champignon quiche in French. So it is basically a mushroom pie. So let us start. I had taken some flour, pinch of salt, some cold butter, and now I'm going to just process it. I had done some of it before because it takes a lot of time to do this and incorporate all the ingredients. So now let us start. You have to do it nicely till everything gets incorporated. You don't want the consistency to be this. So I need some time to do this. So look, this is the consistency of flour, butter and salt you should be having. Now I have some ice cold water with me. I'm going to add this water to it so it will help in forming dough. So we have to just go on adding a little bit because we don't want the dough to be too sticky. Now I stop once all this is getting incorporated, and I add a little bit more water. So you can see now our dough is getting formed. So we have to continue this and then the dough is ready. Now let us take a break because I'll have to do this dough with my hands now. I recommend you to use your hands in between because the food processor or the blender which I'm using with the dough kneader, so what you have to use your hands so it will get incorporated nicely and it will form a nice dough for your pastry. Just have taken two. So now let us start making the filling. I'm going to just slice down my mushrooms now. I have washed these mushrooms before keeping them in this bowl. The mushrooms have some mud stuck to them. It will always help if you wash them before you use. Always use a little more quantity of mushrooms because when we start frying the mushrooms or sauteing them, they will just reduce their size. And then the desired quantity will not be provided. So I'll just see you back when I finish doing all that. Whoosh! I guess I'm nearly done with all the mushrooms. Oh, there's one left. So let's finish off with this one. Remember to cut them nice, fine. Okay? Okay, so now let me just take these mushrooms aside because I'll also be needing some onion. Actually, I'm going to saute all this in a pan. Wait until the next part of the recipe comes. So I've just cleared my chopboard now. Let me take a red onion. Always I wash the red onion before using it because it will cause tears in your eye. Now let us cut this into half and let us start cutting. Remember to cut this onion also nice and fine. before my eyes start watering, I'm going to wash this and put this here. Actually, onion is very good for your eye. Remember to watch your hand, because this sharp knife can tend to cut your hand. Now I'll finish cutting this onion and then we'll start frying. So I'm done with my onion finally. Now we're going to move towards sauteing. So here is my pan. Let me just take out all the other utensils away from here, because I really don't want these things to come in between. So I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Sorry, 3 spoons of olive oil. Let me take out a teaspoon. Now, just start the gas. Now let me add 2 teaspoons of olive oil. You can use a bit less of it also if you want, because some people do not like much of oil. I really love olive oil, it gives a lot of flavor to the dish. Just put some olive oil in the pan. I'm going to add 15 grams of butter. Butter gives that intensity to the mushroom. And it also gives it the taste. So now let me just take my spoon. The butter melt off in the pan. Then we are going to saute the onion. Onions are known as oignon in French. So, okay, the butter has quietly started melting off. Now I'm going to add my onion. Let me add. So add all of this. Okay, till the onions get lightly charred, you have to saute them. Frying the onions. Let them fry for a minute. So now I'm going to crush some garlic, because we're going to add some crushed garlic in the onion now. Onion has to be sauteed for 4 to 5 minutes. Always use fresh crushed garlic. Never keep crushed garlic stored in your refrigerator. It won't give that intensity of flavor to your dish. Little bit of garlic, I just change the whole flavor of the dish. Now I have crushed some garlic. Now let us wait for next 4 to 5 minutes so the onions get nice and charred. So always remember to do these things on low flame, because high flame can burn the food. So I guess 4 to 5 minutes are over. Nice and pink onion. We don't want them too golden brown, because we are going to cook the mushrooms too. So now let me just add the garlic smell really, really cool. Now let these things be on the pan for next 1 minute. Then we're gonna add the mushroom. This is how we want it to look after we add the garlic. Okay, so now 1 minute is over. So I'm going to add my mushrooms to this. So after that we'll meet. Okay, now I have taken out the dough. So let me just see if it's proper. Yes, it is. You can see it's a proper dough. So I just need to get the plate on which I'm going to roll it now. So I'm going to use this magnificent plate to make my dough. Or just roll out my dough. Now let me just roll my dough out. Just take some flour which is there in here and put it all over this thing. Dough should not stick. Drizzle a bit flour. Okay. So now white dough. It's not sticking to the plate. So let me just roll out this quickly. You can use any other surface to roll out your dough, but I had only one at my hand. So let's roll out the dough into a big roti out of it. Now I have just lined it properly inside this. I have taken some eggs in this bowl and I'm going to add some fresh cream in it. This is half a cup fresh cream and I have taken 2 eggs. So take this fresh cream. Now I'm going to add some pepper. Pepper can be added according to you. I need some nutmeg. Oh. Now I'm going to just grate some of the nutmeg in here. Nutmeg leaves a very strong flavor to the dish. I'm going to add some herbs, some oregano, add all of this according to your flavors. Now I'm going to beat all of this. Be careful while beating it. I've started preheating the oven at 170 degrees Celsius. Now I have kept it for baking under 170 degrees. I also had lined the pastry with parchment paper, and also I filled it with rice weights to prevent the pastry from rising. Now I have taken out, after 15 minutes I have just taken out the container in which I had put my pastry. Now I am going to take out all the rice grains and the parchment paper. So I had shown you that I was going to bake this pastry, so now it's done. The thing you have to do is remove the rice after the pastry is partially cooked, and then you again keep it till it becomes golden brown. You can see I have layered the mushroom saute which we had made, and now I'm going to just pour the egg mixture. Here also I had shown you I have beaten the eggs and cream with all my extra seasoning. So now let me just pour this mixture. See to it you mix it properly before pouring it. Now we are done pouring it. This is the way your pastry should look. Just move it a little bit so the mushrooms rise up. And now I'm going to preheat the oven. Now our oven has been preheated, so I'm going to just add this pastry in that. Okay, now our pastry is in, you can see. Now we have to bake it at 170 degrees Celsius till the egg rises and it has a nice golden brown tone. So now let us close. See, now I have baked the mushroom pie. I have baked it for 3 iterations of 5 minutes. It's pretty hot right now, so I guess we'll have to wait for some time. I'm not able to pick it up, but you can have a closer view. So this is how our pie is going to look. Now let's just wait for some time. The egg is perfectly cooked, so we don't have to worry about that. So once this pie cools down, I'm going to remove this pie on a plate, and then I'm going to garnish it with some cheese and coriander. Now the pie has cooled down, and I'm going to garnish it with some grated cheese. And some coriander or parsley. I'm going to use coriander because that's available right now. If you can use parsley, then it will be more. So garnish it really nicely. The presentation should be good. And our pie is ready. Our pie should look like this after it's done. and then you can cut it into triangular pieces and have it. Thank you all for seeing my recipe. Please try this recipe at your home. It's really very easy.